Working a 9 to 5 is very tiring, but working on a personal project or a side hustle has been a very popular topic in the last couple of years. But a lot of people get frustrated because they don't feel like they have enough time or energy to do any of those things. I am one of those people. My personal project has been YouTube. I love this platform and I've been making videos on YouTube since 2014. I've had multiple channels, but I have also struggled to be consistent. So today I'm sharing my experience from the last couple of months that I've been working more consistently on this channel. First off, I want to come clean and say that this channel has had multiple breaks in 2025. So it has been a struggle. But lately, I've made more time for this project. Well, actually, I've used my time in a more productive manner. I'm not here to tell you that I don't waste time on social media or some stupid shit, because I do. After all, I'm only human. But what I've found is that even by working 30 minutes a day, I could accomplish my weekly goal of posting a video. After all, the most time consuming part of this is coming up with the ideas for each video and developing those ideas into a document that can guide me through the video. And that takes some time because I need to be focused enough to come up with the stuff that I want to talk about and then develop the topics. But I can work on those documents virtually anywhere thanks to Google Docs. I can write some topic ideas at work, and if I'm not very busy, I can even develop those ideas a bit. But I also have a notebook dedicated to writing these topics and coming up with ideas, and I try to have it around me when I'm at work. That way, if an idea comes up, I can quickly write it down. After I complete a script, the next step is to record the voiceover. And that's pretty straightforward. I usually don't do multiple takes, so the whole recording process might take 20 to 25 minutes per video. That actually can get done pretty quickly. But then comes editing the audio. Actually, this is the most time consuming thing, not writing scripts. And that's because I have to go through the thing at least 2 or 3 times. Because even though I don't do many takes, I have a very weird way of talking. I make a lot of pauses and I also make a lot of weird sounds. So I have to listen to the recording and edit those things out so that the final cut can be more dynamic and have less pausing. Even though the videos are about 8 to 15 minutes, this process might take around an hour or 2 hours depending on how focused I am and how many mistakes and weird noises I made. But it's pretty straightforward. It's just a little tedious and time consuming. It's definitely my least favorite part, and it's the thing I dread the most about making these videos. But after that's done, I start working on the thumbnail. I try to keep my thumbnails relatively simple and easy to make, and since I'm a graphic designer, this process usually doesn't take me that long. But it's something I enjoy doing. So by this point, the whole video making process is basically done. And all these different steps in the video making process can be made in 30-minute intervals all throughout the week. But to maximize my time usage, I guess to make it more efficient, I try working on more than one video at a time. That means working in sessions. That means that if I'm working on writing material, I try to come up with stuff for more than one video at a time, so that next week's video starts to get worked on in advance. And if I have more than one video script ready, I can record both in one session. I rarely do more than one edit at a time because of the time it takes and how, I guess, focused I have to be. But everything else can be done in sessions. That way I can make a very good use of my time. And you might be thinking that you don't actually have the free time. And I also make that excuse on a daily basis. But I have an app on my phone that tells me exactly how much time I've spent on my phone each day. And the average is around 2 to 3 hours. Right now, it's 5 p.m. and I've been using my phone for 1 hour and 28 minutes today. So if I have 2 to 3 hours to spend on Instagram or whatever the fuck I'm doing on my damn phone, I think I can make 30 minutes every day to work on my dreams. After all, I think I'd rather spend 30 minutes working on something that fulfills me than an hour watching mid-content on Instagram. But I get it. It's very hard to come home from work only to find yourself sitting at a different desk and continue working, ignoring everything in your life to work on your dreams. I'm not saying that's what you should do. What I mean by this is that we actually have a bit more time than we acknowledge. We just have to work on identifying those moments in our daily routines. Let's say you're at your job and someone calls you and tells you that you have a Zoom meeting in 15 minutes. Maybe 15 minutes is not enough time to finish whatever you're doing, so you're going to get interrupted by that meeting. So you might spend those 15 minutes going for a coffee or going to the bathroom before the meeting, and you're doing all that to look busy. Those 15 minutes could be used as a quick brainstorm session, or maybe you could do some research on a topic for a video, or maybe you could start writing a script. I don't know. You just have to be able to find those little time gaps or pockets throughout the day and choose to actually use them for something good. The point is that there's a lot of moments like this throughout our daily routines, and we can take those moments to use them for our benefit. And if you're anything like me, once you start working on something, you will try to find the time to continue working on that project. By trying this, you won't have to worry about working after your 9 to 5. It's more like working in between your 9 to 5, or, something like that. And if for some reason you feel attacked by my comments, well, there's not much I can say to make you change your mind. It's okay to cope about how we live our lives, but to make up excuses as to why you can't work on your dreams is just a terrible way to live. Defending our shortcomings is a dumb way to spend our time. I'd rather focus on my passions.
Enemy UAV spotted. Take it down. Counter UAV is up.